So for me, my 40s have been pretty much like a state of mourning. Like I mourn my youth and I miss it. And I just fear getting older. And so that has made me not embrace the current state and age that I'm in. And I feel like that's just taking away from this time in my life. And I just don't know how not to mourn like my youth and appreciate where I'm at. But I find myself like constantly like reminiscing about even like 10 years ago. And it's just like life happens in the blink of an eye. And it just makes me scared to get older. I'm probably just being emo because I'm a perimenopausal bitch.
This the polite way of saying she lived for herself in her prime. She partied, ran through her little hoe phase, stacked her degrees, touched the money she always talked about. On paper, she won, but inside, she empty. Cause now she see the truth. Don't nobody really care. She alone, she's single, no kids, and the clock's still ticking. See, this what happened when women start chasing the same goals men chase. Men went after money and degrees with a purpose. They was thinking about family. They knew one day they was gonna carry most of the weight. They knew the burden was coming and they prepared for it. But these modern women chase the same things for a different reason. Not to build no family, not to hold no household down. They do it just to prove they can do what a man do. Men chase money and education because of responsibility. Women chase it for the image. Men do it to make life easier for their people. Women did it just to say they could. And here the part they never talk about. Unlike a man, they not willing to lay themselves down and be the breadwinner for life. They want the title, not the weight that come with it.
I've waited for my husband for so many years, and I'm just getting mad, and I'm about to turn 40. There's a lot of stress on me right now. What is this one for?
We're doing your food treatment meal. Since you're wearing screen.
Blood work came back normal, hormone levels are normal. So we're gonna proceed with the process of building these eggs.
I'm gonna double injection.
I was just one. I actually had another injection. A big lesson.
This what feminism did to them. Instead of being proud to be a helpmate and seeing that as a role with real weight, nah. Feminism told them if they not doing what men do, then they not important. Told them being a woman wasn't enough unless they moving like a man. Now she 40, look at what she got to go through just to try and lock in the family. All that money she stacked from them degrees, now it going straight into crazy medical bills. And that's just to try and save her ability to even have a child. And let me say this clear, freezing eggs ain't no guarantee. Most of them don't make it, they rot. So now she paying tens of thousands of dollars for a maybe. A maybe. They say they the smartest in the room, but they wait till they in the danger zone before they finally try to do the right thing. And I bet back in her youth, when men tried to warn her, she looked at us like the enemy.
House when I get a sperm donor. You don't need a man.
Women like you always try to eliminate men, and that's where the issue is. You just said you don't need a man.
I don't need no man.
Oh God, say it again.
I don't need no man.
Say it louder and like you fucking mean it, bitch. I don't need no man. That's what I thought.
In many cases, men have been reduced to a wallet.
No, a woman does not need a man if she can financially take care of herself.
Now, fortunately, things have evolved, and guess what? We don't need men. I am self-sufficient. I don't need a man. I don't need a man.
Do we need men in our society?
No. Honestly, no. No.
Why?
They suck.
Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no.
Because men are useless. I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men because I think I would die without gay men.
Broadly speaking, I feel like men have proven largely useless.
Listen, I keep saying this. The more we uplift and empower women in society, the more they don't need a man in return.
When feminists say they don't need men, you ready for this? When feminists say they don't need men, 96% of construction workers are men. 95% of electricians are men. 95% of plumbers are men. 98% of carpenters are men. 94% of HVAC technicians are men. 97% of mechanics are men. 96% of welders are men. 91% of truck drivers are men. And we know what the other 90%
Yeah, right, Marge.
Yeah,
Large
97% of roofers are men. 95% of oil rig workers are men. 90% of machine operators are men. 85% of network engineers are men. 91% of mechanical engineers are men. 86% of civil engineers are men. 96% of firefighters are men. 85% of police officers are men. 80% of military personnel are men. 90% of pilots are men. 94% of train operators are men. 92% of forklift operators are men.
Wow.
These are some of the riskiest jobs in the world.
There's a grief that happens when you're a single woman in your 40s that doesn't get talked about enough. It's the grief of the life that you've imagined. And honestly, no one really prepares you for this kind of grief. It's the relationship you thought you'd have, the family you pictured, the version of you thought you'd become. And it hits at like random moments. On the holidays, of course, and you're hanging out with your friends who have kids, or you're just randomly at Target and you see a couple holding hands. But please hear me. Feeling that grief doesn't mean you messed up your life. It means you're human, and it means that you're smart. You're allowed to grieve what didn't happen and still build something beautiful from here.
Of course, they rather cope than take accountability. Look, they never really happy. If they single moms, they complain. If they married, they complain. If they housewives, they complain the man don't do enough to help her. But if they in the workforce, they complain they still got to handle the home even though they work like the man. In their youth, they complain. In their old age, they still complain. That's why I tell men, never center your world around them. You can't. They not built to be satisfied. They bounce from mood swings and they cycle straight into menopause, and it don't stop. It just change form. So make your life your priority, your purpose, your peace. Because if you build your world around them, they'll tear it down and call it your fault.
No one tells you just how lonely your 40s can be. Welcome to part 3 of the things people don't tell you about being in your 40s. Your 40s can feel really lonely no matter how many people you're surrounded by. Your kids start growing up. Your career may not feel as fulfilling as it did previously. Friendships drift. It's a lot of like quiet, unseen grieving while you're trying to hold it all together so that no one sees you crack. And if you feel this way, you're not doing it wrong. You're just human. And this is what happens. Your 40s are full of these uncomfortable transitions that not a lot of people talk about, especially women. We just kind of push through it. We keep on keeping on, all the while feeling this like sense of discomfort, for lack of a better phrase. And I think what everyone needs to know is that this is very, very normal. And that just because you're feeling all of this doesn't mean that your life is over. It means you're clearing space for what's next. And believe me, you best believe something is next. We're only in our 40s. It's a weird feeling, right? I'm 47 and a half. And it's a weird feeling. I'm like, God damn, I am rapidly approaching 50. And that's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling for me to watch my 16-year-old son, who is over 6 foot and over 180 pounds, walk out of this house on his own and do things without me. It's a weird feeling to think that he's gonna be in college in 2 years. It's a weird thing to me to think about my career and that I thought maybe I would be further along than I am now, yet it's all weird and it's all uncomfortable, but it's not over. You're making space for what's to come. And I've heard that the 50s are very freeing time in a woman's life. If you're 50 or over, comment below and let us know how you feel. If you know someone who's in their 40s and feeling this discomfort, send this over to them. I think we all need to know that we're not alone. This is very normal shit we're feeling. And let's build our happy little community and support each other. Happy Monday, y'all.
Did I not call this out earlier? I mean, you can't make this up. They always got something to complain about. Always. They never happy. Even when God himself gave them the Garden of Eden, they still wanted more. That tell you everything you need to know. Listen to them at your own risk, straight up. You try to live your life based on what make them satisfied, you gonna lose yourself. There is no winning with that. You can't satisfy them. So focus on your life. Focus on your purpose. I ain't saying treat them bad. I'm saying you cannot make them happy. You doomed if you try, and you doomed if you don't. So pick your own path and stand on it.
Your body count, and does body count matter?
Oh my goodness, I lost count a long time ago, but I knew it was about 25 by the time I graduated high school.
What do you guesstimate it's at now?
Maybe like 800?
Listen, sweetheart, that is not a body count. That's a fucking population. You are the Honda Civic of body count mileage. Congratulations. I'm sure your father's very proud of you for that. I don't even think the Spartans were 800. They were like, whatever. I'm not gonna go there. Congratulations. I'm very proud of you.
Ladies in their 40s are closer to God. They can pray your problems away. They're just like, they're everything that we wanted them to be in their 20s, chance. They are accountable, they apologize, they initiate conversations, they are respectful, everything that we wanted them to be. And they said no. Now they are exactly that. But it's too late now. We want your daughters now.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.